Have you ever wondered why something as simple and healthy as lemon could be quietly working against you? Picture this. You're sitting in your kitchen, squeezing fresh lemon into your morning coffee with cream, or enjoying a tall glass of sweet lemonade on a warm afternoon, believing you're doing something good for your health. After all, we've been told for years that lemon is nature's medicine. But what if I told you that these innocent daily habits could be setting you up for digestive problems, dangerous blood sugar swings, and even kidney stones? Here's the truth most doctors won't take the time to explain. After age 60, our bodies change in ways that make certain food combinations risky, even when each food is perfectly healthy on its own. Your stomach's cooking fire isn't as strong, your kidneys are doing extra shifts, and your body has a harder time keeping sugar levels steady. Yet millions of seniors unknowingly mix lemon with 3 specific types of foods every single day, turning this powerful healing fruit into a source of discomfort and health complications they never connect back to their diet. In the next few minutes, I'm going to reveal exactly which 3 foods you should never combine with lemon after 60. Share real stories from people who suffered until they made simple changes, and show you the 3 amazing lemon combinations that can actually boost your energy, improve your digestion, and protect your health. Because sometimes the smallest adjustments in what we eat together can make the biggest difference in how we feel every day. First dangerous mix: lemon and refined sugar. Picture yourself on a hot summer afternoon, reaching for that tall glass of sweet lemonade, thinking you're making a healthy choice because it has real lemon in it. Or maybe you're adding lemon to your iced tea loaded with sugar, believing the vitamin C will do you good. What you don't realize is that this innocent combination is quietly wreaking havoc on your blood sugar in ways that become more dangerous after 60. Here's what's really happening inside your body when you mix lemon with refined sugar. The lemon's acid makes it harder for your body's sugar key insulin to open the door and let sugar into your cells. So instead of being used for energy, the sugar stays in your blood too long. Your body keeps trying harder, but it's like using a bent key in a lock, it just doesn't work smoothly. The result? Your sugar levels swing up like a rocket and drop like a stone, leaving you drained, foggy-headed, and reaching for more sweets just to feel steady. Frank learned this the hard way. At 68, he prided himself on drinking homemade lemonade every day, sweetened with white sugar, because he thought it was healthier than soda. But every afternoon around 2 p.m., he'd hit a wall. Brain fog so thick he couldn't remember simple words. Energy so low he needed a nap just to function. His doctor said his blood sugar looked like a roller coaster, and Frank couldn't understand why. The answer was sitting right there in his refrigerator. Research from the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism shows that acidic foods like lemon can reduce your body's ability to use insulin properly by up to 20% when consumed with refined carbohydrates. The solution isn't to give up lemon or sweetness altogether. It's about timing and choices. If you want something sweet with lemon, try fresh berries instead of sugar. Their natural sweetness won't trigger the same insulin chaos, and the fiber actually helps stabilize your blood sugar. Or simply separate your treats from your lemon water by a few hours. Frank made this one change, and within 2 weeks, his afternoon crashes disappeared completely. His energy returned, his mind cleared, and he felt like himself again. This is just the beginning of understanding how lemon can either work for you or against you. And there's something even more serious we need to talk about next. Second dangerous mix: lemon and oxalate, rich foods. What if I told you that your daily green smoothie with spinach and lemon, the one you drink religiously because you want to stay healthy, might be slowly building tiny crystals in your kidneys? It sounds impossible, doesn't it? After all, leafy greens are supposed to be the ultimate health food, and lemon is nature's cleanser. But sometimes the healthiest foods can become problematic when they team up in the wrong way. Linda discovered this truth at 64, when sharp stabbing pains in her lower back sent her to the emergency room 3 times in 6 months. The diagnosis was always the same: kidney stones. She couldn't understand it. She ate clean, exercised regularly, and had started drinking fresh beet juice with lemon every morning because she'd read it would detox her liver. What Linda didn't know was that beets are packed with tiny natural particles called oxalates. When these meet lemon's acid, they can stick together and form sharp little crystals, the kind that can end up as kidney stones. Think of it like mixing the wrong chemicals in a science experiment. Individually, they're harmless. Together, they create something your body struggles to handle. As we age, our kidneys become less efficient at filtering and flushing out these compounds. What might have passed through easily in your 30s can now accumulate and crystallize in your 60s. Studies in the Clinical Journal of the American Society of Nephrology have tracked thousands of people and found a clear connection between diets high in both oxalates and acids and increased kidney stone formation. The foods to watch aren't just beets. Spinach, Swiss chard, peanuts, almonds, and even dark chocolate all contain oxalates. When you regularly pair these with lemon in smoothies, salads, or snacks, you're creating the perfect storm in your kidneys. The good news is that Linda's story has a happy ending. Once she learned about this connection, she made simple changes. She still enjoys her morning health drink, but now she uses cucumber and celery instead of beets and saves her lemon water for later in the day. She drinks more plain water throughout the day to help flush out any oxalates she does consume. 6 months later, she's had 0 kidney stone episodes. The pain is gone, and she feels confident in her food choices again. But there's a flip side to this story, and that's the beautiful combinations that actually enhance lemon's power to heal and protect you. First, beneficial combination: lemon and raw honey. Imagine starting your day with something so simple, yet so powerful, that it could transform how your body feels and functions from the inside out. What if this combination was sitting right there in your kitchen, waiting to become your most trusted morning ritual? This is the story of lemon and raw honey, and why this ancient pairing might be exactly what your body has been asking for. Joe was 72 when his daughter convinced him to try something that seemed almost too simple to work. Every morning, before his coffee, before breakfast, before anything else, he would mix fresh lemon juice with a teaspoon of raw honey in warm water and drink it slowly. He was skeptical. How could something so basic make any real difference? But Joe had been struggling with sluggish digestion, getting sick more often than he used to, and dealing with a persistent seasonal cough that just wouldn't quit. He figured he had nothing to lose. What Joe didn't realize was happening inside his body was remarkable. Raw honey isn't just sweetness. Unlike the processed honey from the grocery store, raw honey is alive with enzymes that help break down food, antioxidants that fight inflammation, and natural antibacterial properties that support your immune system. When you combine it with lemon's gentle acidity, something beautiful happens. The lemon wakes up your digestive system, signaling your stomach to prepare for the day ahead, while the honey forms a protective coating that soothes any irritation. Research shows that the polyphenols in raw honey can actually enhance your immune response and reduce chronic inflammation, 2 things that become crucial as we age. Within 3 weeks, Joe noticed his digestion was smoother, no more heavy feeling after meals. His seasonal cough began to fade, and he realized he hadn't caught his usual winter cold. The key is in the preparation. The water should be warm, not hot, because heat destroys the delicate enzymes in raw honey that make this combination so powerful. And timing matters too. Taking this on an empty stomach gives your body the best chance to absorb all the healing compounds without interference. This simple ritual became Joe's anchor, his way of starting each day with intention and care for his body. But there's an even more powerful combination that targets the root cause of so many health issues after 60. Second beneficial combination: lemon, turmeric, and black pepper. There's a golden spice sitting in your cabinet right now that holds the key to fighting the silent inflammation, slowly damaging your joints, your heart, and even your memory. But here's the catch: your body can barely use any of it unless you know the secret that traditional healers have understood for thousands of years. Turmeric contains curcumin, one of nature's most powerful anti-inflammatory compounds. But here's the problem that stumped scientists for decades. When you take turmeric alone, your body absorbs almost none of it. It passes right through you, wasted. That's where this incredible combination comes in. When you add lemon's natural acidity, it begins to activate the curcumin, making it more available to your body. But the real magic happens when you add just a tiny pinch of black pepper. A natural chemical in black pepper acts like a booster, helping your body take in much more of turmeric's healing power, turning a whisper into a shout. Kathy discovered this at 67, when arthritis in her hands was making it hard to open jars or even hold her coffee cup comfortably. Her doctor suggested anti-inflammatory medications, but Kathy wanted to try something natural first. She started making a morning shot: warm water with fresh lemon juice, a quarter teaspoon of turmeric, a tiny pinch of black pepper, and a dash of cinnamon for taste. She mixed it up and drank it right down, like taking medicine, but medicine that tasted warm and comforting. The changes didn't happen overnight, but they were undeniable. After 3 weeks, Kathy noticed her morning stiffness was less severe. After 6 weeks, she could open jars without wincing. Her energy improved too, and she realized she wasn't feeling that low-level achiness that had become her normal. This combination works because a slow, hidden fire inside the body, inflammation, is behind many of the problems we face as we age: aching joints, heart trouble, fading memory, even low mood. The beauty of this remedy is in its simplicity. Mix it fresh each time because the ingredients settle quickly. Start with small amounts and adjust to your taste. Some people add a touch of raw honey or a sprinkle of cinnamon to make it more palatable. What matters is consistency. This isn't about one magical drink. It's about giving your body the tools it needs every single day to fight back against the wear and tear of time. But there's one more combination that can warm your body from the inside out and support your circulation in ways that become more important with each passing year. Third, beneficial combination: lemon and ginger. Close your eyes and think about the last time you felt truly warm from the inside out. Not from a blanket or a heater, but from something that seemed to awaken every cell in your body, sending gentle heat through your fingers and toes, making you feel alive and energized. This is what the right combination of lemon and ginger can do for you, and it becomes more precious as our bodies naturally begin to run a little cooler with age. Blood doesn't travel around your body quite like it used to. You might notice your hands turn cold quickly, or your feet stay chilly even under warm socks. You might feel tired more easily because your blood isn't carrying oxygen and nutrients as efficiently as it once did. This isn't just about comfort. Poor circulation affects everything from your energy levels to your body's ability to heal itself. Ginger has natural warming elements that work like tiny heaters inside your body, helping your blood flow more freely to your hands, feet, and everywhere else. When you pair ginger with lemon, you're not just getting vitamin C. You're creating a partnership that supports both your digestive fire and your circulatory health. The magic happens in your digestive system too. Ginger helps your stomach get the fire going to break down food, while lemon gives your liver a gentle nudge to release the juices that help digestion. Together, they help your stomach empty more efficiently, reducing that uncomfortable feeling of food just sitting there after meals. Research has shown that ginger can speed up gastric emptying and reduce the inflammation associated with arthritis, giving you relief from multiple angles at once. Making this combination part of your daily routine is beautifully simple. Slice a few pieces of fresh ginger root and let them steep in warm water for 5 minutes. Add fresh lemon juice and, if you like, a touch of raw honey for the triple benefit we talked about earlier. Drink it in the morning to start your digestive fire, or in the evening to warm yourself before bed. Some people prepare a larger batch and sip it throughout the day, finding that it keeps their energy steady and their circulation flowing. This isn't just about drinking something healthy. It's about giving your body the support it needs to thrive at this stage of life. When you understand how to work with lemon instead of against it, you're not just avoiding problems. You're actively building vitality, one sip at a time. Sometimes the most powerful changes in our lives come from the smallest shifts in what we do every day. Today, you've learned that lemon isn't just good or bad for you. It's about wisdom. It's about understanding how your body works now, at this stage of your life, and making choices that honor that wisdom. Think about Frank, who got his energy back by simply separating his lemon from sugar. Or Linda, who ended her kidney stone pain by changing one ingredient in her morning smoothie. Or Joe, who found his digestive comfort in a simple ritual with raw honey. These weren't dramatic overhauls. They were small, thoughtful adjustments that respected what their bodies needed. Your body has carried you through decades of life. It deserves this kind of attention and care. You have the knowledge now to work with lemon as a true ally, to avoid the combinations that create problems and embrace the ones that bring healing. To start your mornings with intention, support your circulation, and calm inflammation naturally. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to change everything at once. But you do have the power to make choices that honor your health and your experience. Which of these lessons spoke to your heart today? Was it the warning you needed to hear, or the healing combination you're ready to try? If this helped you see lemon in a new light, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. Share this with someone who might need to know these secrets too. Your story could be exactly what another person needs to hear. Next time, we'll explore another everyday food that can either support you or work against you after 60. Until then, be gentle with yourself and trust the wisdom you've gained.